Syracuse football has a battle at the kicker position. Now, I know it doesn't get a lot of headlines because mainly Syracuse has a quarterback competition. And we know that for the most part, as we've documented here on Locked On Syracuse, there's a lot of positions that are up for grabs, including the special teams and the kicker. There are two players vying to be Syracuse's starting kicker in 2025. You got Jadyn Oh and Tripp Woody. Let's talk about Jadyn Oh first because he's a returning player and a redshirt sophomore with Syracuse last year, of course, and the previous year as well. In 2024, Jadyn Oh had 5 field goal attempts. He only made 2 of the 5, but he was 11 for 11 on PATs. His longest make of the year was 32 yards. Jadyn Oh also attempted 3 kicks between 40 and 49 yards. One came against Holy Cross, that was 41 yards. NC State was a 43-yarder, and Pitt was a 48-yarder. Of course, O missed all 3 of those field goals. Holy Cross, the ball was on the right hash. He struck it well, but it hit the right upright. Against NC State, ball was at the middle of the field. He struck it well. He missed wide left. Against Pitt, ball was towards the right hash, not totally on the right hash though. He struck it well again, but also missed it wide to the left. The good news with Jadyn Oh last year is that he showed he's got pretty good power on his kicks. All 3 of those field goals between 40 and 49 yards, I watched them back before recording this podcast. They were all hit pretty good. They all would have made it. They certainly had the distance to make it, and they just looked pretty in the air. You had the end over end rotation that you want to see on field goal kicks, but they just didn't go in, which is ultimately the job, right? It has to go through the uprights, over the crossbar. That's how you ultimately make a field goal. But at least with Jadyn Oh, you know he's got the power. He obviously just has to work on the accuracy from distance. Then you got Tripp Woody, a redshirt freshman and Iowa transfer. We discussed him a little bit on the Fan Hot Take Offense podcast, where I believe someone said they think that Tripp Woody is going to be an All-American kicker for Syracuse football. The reason why this is a hot take, well, Tripp Woody last season did not attempt a single kick over at Iowa. In high school, Tripp Woody was rated the 20th best kicker in the nation per 24/7 Sports. In the transfer portal, where Syracuse got him this year, Woody was rated the 11th best kicker in the portal per 24/7 Sports. Who's going to win the battle between those two, Jadyn Oh or Tripp Woody? Honestly, I have no clue. But what I will say is this. I don't think either of them have a long leash at all. Obviously, I don't think they're going to be yanked after one field goal miss, but this is not a competition that I think is going to be sorted out during fall camp. Obviously, someone is going to win the job for week 1 against Tennessee to be Syracuse's starting kicker. But let's not pretend that Syracuse just has Adam Vinatieri lying around here where you're going to give your kicker the benefit of the doubt for the most part. So until one of these kickers can show that they can make kicks consistently, this is a battle that will stretch into the regular season. That's just my opinion. Comment your thoughts in the comment section below on Syracuse's kicker battle. Now, one position that is definitely not up for grabs is the punter position. It's funny because this player we're about to talk about, he's arguably the best player on the team in terms of accolades. Jack Stonehouse, a redshirt senior, he is actually Syracuse's lone representative on the preseason All-ACC team. He's also on the 2025 Ray Guy Award watch list, which is given annually to the nation's top punter. Stonehouse in 2023 was third team all-conference, and last year he was ACC honorable mention, but he still had a great year, even though he I guess, regressed from which all-conference team he was on. Last season, the important stats for you. He had 10 punts that were 50 or more yards. He had 11 punts that were downed inside the 20-yard line. And he only had 3 touchbacks for the entire season. Assuming that Jack Stonehouse is healthy and has another really strong season for Syracuse, this is someone that will play most likely in the National Football League.